I'm going to do about really dumb stuff. I don't understand people posting. um, I get fed a lot of information, whether it's through the algorithm or friends in the space. But one the other day I saw was like heavy deadlifting after the age of 30 equals the best way to fund your physio or physical therapist's next vacation. And I don't understand why. And another, well, before I get to that, there's another one the other day that I saw which said something to the effect of, if you're over 35, it's time to ditch the barbell. And I don't understand where this line of thinking is coming from. That one, if you're 35 or older, suddenly a barbell becomes some sort of dangerous exercise tool. And then two, that you're so weak and frail that if you're over 30 years old and try to do a heavy deadlift, you're just going to end up giving thousands of dollars to a physical therapist. So these are some of the more stupid things I've ever come across. Um, well, I've said this a lot of times on my channel. Go back and look. Deadlifting isn't a dangerous activity. It's not dangerous exercise in any way. Um, Programming the deadlift is where people get themselves in trouble, not the deadlift itself. So that's where people get confused, and people will begin deadlifting without much coaching or any coaching. They'll just start doing it because they saw that it might be a good exercise to be doing. So if there is ever problems in the deadlift, they're your problems. They're not the deadlift's problems, right? Yeah, you can understand how that is. But anyone over 30 can deadlift as heavy as they want, and they're not going to fund their physical therapist's next vacation. It's fear-based thinking. It's stupid thinking. Typically, it's somebody who's saying, "Yeah, don't do that. Do this other thing that you can pay me money for to do instead." Like, oh, that's just going to hurt you. So I have developed this secret plan that you can pay me for, that you can do, that won't hurt you, right? And and we just all have to take a step back and say, these exercises aren't dangerous, and you can do them at any age. I have helped lots and lots of people over 30 years old deadlift very heavy weights and never get hurt. And I've helped people with all sorts of problems. I've coached in CrossFit gyms. I've ran my own clinics. I've done every imaginable way got over 20 years working with barbells and people to improve their life. And all of them, in the end, need my services less the heavier that they deadlift, not more. So keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to use a barbell. Don't listen to the internet and ditch the barbell once you're 35, because now all of a sudden you're too old to use a barbell. Keep training. The more you can train with a bar and overload the body, the better you're going to be in the long run. The more you train with weights that are going to drive adaptation, the longer you're going to put off frailty, the longer you're going to put off needing assistance to do things as you get older. So don't be a wimp. Don't listen to the internet. Lift the weights. Check my channel for more. See you next time.